Hi YouTubers, thought I'd bring you along with this one. It's, what is it, Peugeot CC of some description. .307cc. Customer called me the other day anyway, can't remember exactly when. It's his wife's runaround. Apparently the engine light comes on now and again it's a bit hard to start. So I thought you'd like to have a look at this one with me and we see where we go with it. Okay, so we'll start by trying to confirm the customer's complaint. I was driven it into the shop, didn't see any engine lights and it started straight away, so let's have another go. Right, let's have a little look under the bonnet and see if there's anything there that we can see. Then we get the scan tool on it and see if that's going to give us any info. And in the meantime, we just let it warm up. Just a visual inspection. I know that at some point, a year or maybe 2 years ago, I put an injector in this. Can't remember which one. I'll have to go through my notes. Alright, let's get it ready and get it hooked up to the scan tool. Let's have a look, see if we can identify it this way. See what it's going to do for us. Will it read the VIN? It's right hand, it's a UK car. Alright, let's see what it's going to tell us. These can be quite slow sometimes. Well, you can go straight into the engine, but I do like to do a full scan before I start, so I know exactly where we're going to be heading, where it might be. You know, so I do a full scan, save it as a pre-service scan, or just a pre-scan, and then go from there. You cover your bases that way, and you cover yourself in case. Right, what I'll do is, this is going to take a little while, so once it's done, we'll come back. Gone all through. ABS, we have to look at that manually so we can select the correct one. But let's just do a report. Let's see what it's going to show us. There's 2 engine faults on it. Stop switches, intermittent, system anomaly, safety. Let's have a look and see what this ABS is going to give us, and I think, pretty sure it's the, I don't think it's got ESP on it, pretty sure it hasn't. Let's have a look at the ABS. Brake switch information, okay. But what I'll do is go and sit in the car and we can have a look, see what we can get on the live data. Permanent fault main brake switch information. Now brake lights work. Checked in the BSI and it's reading it, so next thing is having a look at the switch. I'm just looking at some live data. Now if we have a look between the brake light switch and secondary brake light switch, you just see there's a slight delay. Now obviously this wouldn't cause a long crank. So I'll give that brake light switch clean. On these, oh, that's interesting, I've let my foot off the pedal. And they're still saying operated. Oh, let's give that brake light switch clean. And on these, they are, being a right hand drive, it's on the passenger side. So according to live data, as you can see, operated. If we have a look at the brake lights, yeah, I know it's got slightly different lights. It must have had a bash at some point. Ah, now we have, interesting, so much glare. Try this. Now brake light, it was switching between, there we go, not activated, operated. Secondary brake light switch is saying operated. Yes, I've logged out of the ABS system before I start messing with the brake light switch. I'm going to give it a clean up and see what's going to go on with that now. Giving that a good old clean up, you need to be careful with them because you push them in, they're a bit of a pain to get the plunger back out. So let's go back and have a read of the live data, see what it's doing again. Yeah, just have a look at the live data again, see what it's actually going to be telling us. What I'll do is probably graph these, a good idea. Right, we're going to graph these two. Show selected. I can not do a graph much. Interesting, don't have the opportunity to graph them. Right, let's go back into the car, press and release the brake pedal a few times. I'm not sure that really helps out, to be fair. Oh, why not? I mean, it's still slow. Sometimes they're exactly the same time, and other times just slow to react. I want to advise a new brake light switch. Erase codes. Here we go. Cycle the key. Have a little look through the immobiliser. Match, no problem detected. Yeah. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a very short video. Just having a look at some of the live data. Doesn't seem to be a problem. Let's have a look at the ice sensors, but looking at that, I can't see there's going to be a problem. Yeah, maybe a slightly lazy cat actually. There's certainly more fluctuation on that rear oxygen sensor than I'd like to see. Goes lean though. Yeah, I think we got a bit of a lazy cat. That's much rather what I'd like to see it. Much better. Got a bit of temperature through it now. Yeah, it's an old car. I reckon that's probably about right. Look at this data. I'd say it's running slightly rich. Engine's up to temp. I mean, with this car, I've never serviced it. First time it came into me was 18 months, 2 years ago, but I've never actually changed oil, air filter or anything like that, so that will be a recommendation, but obviously it's down to the customer. Cooler's very low, very low. I'll just report my findings. You know, it is running slightly rich. Well, I was saying that, it's starting to even itself out now. Prove me a liar. So the fuel trim's coming down. The long term's not moving, but the short term with the long term combined is less than 10, which is kind of a guide as to where they should be. There we go. All over the place. First recommendation is filters and oil. You know, I haven't been able to reproduce the long crank. We'll just see if there's any other monitors that we can check. No, okay. But we have no fault codes. I have erased them. We saw what fault codes we had earlier. By the brake switch and one for the key chip. I'll try and start it and see if I can reproduce the long crank. Okay, another little anomaly with this one. So, came with headlight bulb out. Change the bulb. We'll see with. Might have to take my word for this, but this bulb is not good. So, new headlight bulb. Still no lights. Next thing we do is chase the fuse. On these 307s, luckily enough, they're quite easy to get to. So just test lamp. Good fuse, good fuse. I'll make some room here. Power, that side of the fuse. No power this side of the fuse. Put another fuse in there. Right, let's install this new 15 amp fuse. So coincidental maybe, fuse and headlight bulb, don't know. If you've liked what you've seen, then please subscribe, like, ring the bell so you get notifications for my next videos. And yeah, thanks for watching.